one time from side to side.
Good morning, birdies. Alright, for those of you who are wondering, that one is Havana and that one is Daisy. Alright, so you'll have to excuse the hat. I'm hiding my poor features away. I'm on the handheld OL just for some fucking extra visuals, you know what I'm saying? That picture right there was actually painted by my great-great-grandfather with his left testicle. Would you fuck? So today we have a training session with my friend Eanna McNamara. So Eanna's the fella who broke my podcast virginity, so big ups to him for that. He's just back from Marbella after the last what seems like fucking 6 months, and just gonna have a little bit of a catch-up session. I wasn't gonna point the camera in his face, you know, he's on a cut for a photo shoot, he's on very low carbs. You know, the man's just back from the holidays, you know, me sticking a camera in his face and like asking him just to, you know, entertain my fucking people. Not really a fucking sound thing to do, like. So I wasn't gonna do it, but the man is shredded, so he, not that he insisted, but of course your man wants to be on camera. If it looks like I'm cross-eyed on this, man, I'm looking at my, hold on. So when I'm doing it, I'm looking at the camera, but I'm supposed to be looking at the lens. So even now, I'm looking at the little square, but I should be looking at the lens. So I've watched a few of these back, and I look mad cross-eyed, so you're gonna have to, I think that's actually why Casey Neistat, if any of you know him, he's like the godfather of fucking vlogging. I think that's why he wears sunglasses, if I'm not mistaken. Alright Chris, stop fuck arsing around. Let's go. Alright Charlie, I have to go get fucking massive. Any words? Alright, deuces kid. Fucking you up out of that. Look at this man. Look at this man's legs. Fuck off. Fucking condition out of that. Disgusting. Disgusting. Fucking Grandmaster D-ball on the screen. Fucking absolute innocence. 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 The innocence. Look at the fucking speck. Alright, good session with Eanna McNamara representing the break free. Fucking you up out of that. I've got one question for you, sir. Best tips for Natty. He's prepping for a photo shoot as of now on a little fucking serious cut. Man is natural to the bone. Give me a fucking insight.
For a Natty, definitely. One of the biggest things for me anyway is don't be comparing yourself to other people, especially on Instagram and social media, because a lot of them, even if they say they're natural, they probably aren't. So if you are following them like for them reasons, you're trying to look up to them, like let it be that, not you trying to compare yourself to them.
Fuck yeah, right. So it's a solo battle. Only way,
compare
only
yourself to like where you were 6 months ago or last year.
You versus you.
And that's it.
Love to fucking see it. Thank you very much, Eanna. Pleasure.
Alright, so that is that. Back home now. Oof. Do we get a nice little flex off that? Yeah, obviously wearing extra medium in the break free. Big ups to Eanna for representing the break free as well. If you want to buy one, DM me for purchase inquiries. Oh yeah, that's the words of the wise from Eanna McNamara. And like that, you heard what Eanna had to say. Very wise words from the man himself.
don't be comparing yourself to other people, especially, you know, the fitness industry is mad toxic these days. And like, you know, everyone's got body image. You know, if like I've literally had personal trainers like ask me and tell me that they don't think they should be personal trainers because the way they look, because they don't look like a fitness model. And you know, it's absolutely disgusting to say that, you know, you need to be in incredible shape is absolutely bollocks. Take James Smith, for instance. I think that's James Smith. I think that's his name. That's that English fella who's just straight up about fucking calorie deficit and shut the fuck up, isn't he? I'm fairly sure it is anyway. But take him for example. He had a bit of a story about having a six-pack, being chubby as a kid, then wanting to get a six-pack. And like, he goes on, if you find it on his own page. But the moral of the story is, like, you know, he still has never had a six-pack, and he's one of the best personal trainers, or at least most successful personal trainers, you know, to date anyway. And it just goes back to what Eanna said, like, you know, look, it is you versus you at the end of the day. You know, don't be comparing yourself to this, you know, this fitness industry anyway, man. It is absolutely toxic as fuck, man. An absolute pleasure training with Eanna nonetheless. His links will be in below. Yeah, that'll do.